Radiant a ban. I'll allow Dire a ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant ban. Dire ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant pick.
Nothing to say.
Dire pick. Keeper of the light. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire pick. What's it with?
Nothing to say.
Game 3, Grand Finals, PSG.LGD taking on Tundra. It's 1-1, and we have a draft ready for you. And I know T-Gov really wants to talk about the bans in specific, after which both Effie and T will...
Still going to have the same impact if Tundra can get to the point of taking some early towers with the Beastmaster, because where an offlane Venge will farm a couple creep waves, the forward position Venge will make stacks and farm through stack gold, and maybe get the early tier 1, tier 2 with a Beastmaster. So it's going to be a different way of finding the axe. We'll eventually have that timing. The concern is Sven.
Specified for the grand final, Cinderman, Tundra, and PSG.LGD now locked up at 1.
The way you said that made it sound like Cinderman was the sponsor of Tundra.
The great Cinderman
Tundra versus LGD.
Cinderman, what is your kryptonite? Is it me?
Good jokes. I'm in safe hands.
Okay, just wanted to have an awkward silence before we officially begin game number 3. We have a Lycan, we have a Beastmaster. We're going to see some Helm of the Overlords. And as the panel talked about, Vengeful Spirit was taken in the first phase, but it was Tundra.
Coddle, but it's Coddle. Like, maybe not. Maybe that's the limit for Venge. You are still not Coddle. Coddle is an absolute S-tier hero right now. Innocent is in a lot of trouble.
He's getting surrounded.
Ghoul Frenzy.
Missile. Ghoul Frenzy is continuing. They want to give him the last hit because the Ghoul Frenzy is such an MVP in this game. First blood goes the way. And as you can see, the observers know exactly which skills to click on because he only has one, and it is passive, and he didn't have to do anything other than right-click.
Yep. And you set the spell out. Wait, did he just... Hang on, did I see something wrong? Was there cancel to
Y here? Doing a lot of damage, actually. Continuing the chase. Rain Sap is up. Will he turn around? He does use it. Gets a little bit of HP back, but that wand, okay, keeps him alive.
I'm surprised Y didn't fight him in the river.
Yeah.
He could have eaten a tango, used his Fairy Fire and Stick to fight back and Brain Sap. No,
right. Ghoul Frenzy's too strong. Okay, another Fairy Fire. So
all right.
That's a lot of resources expended, Cinderman. But let's talk about this mid lane. So Zhao had himself a game.
Possible kill bot.
Okay. Bot lane.
Possible kill top.
All right, so Cinder and trolling production. Really appreciate that.
So hard.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was a kill top, guys. Relax.
And no kill bot as usual. Venge did survive.
Yep. They get pressured really hard, though. The Coddle Sven lane is extremely powerful. I don't think Beastmaster Venge ever wins against this lane if they play it correctly on the Coddle side. But 33 is doing okay with his 11 CS. This time around, looks like Xiao 8 versus 9 in mid is pretty even as well. 11 and 1 against 12 and 4. So a slight advantage for 9.
9 has played out of Void Spirit. How does that fare versus a Lesh?
I think Leshrac at worst theoretically breaks even in this lane. I'm not 100% sure, but Spirit brings to the lane into the Resonant Pulse, the physical damage block, as well as the ability to last hit with it. But you can always just farm with your spells on Lesh, right? Not fully, but I think you can still pressure the guy enough in the beginning to get enough of a grip to get some free CS. Particularly setting that up here, but there's no opponent in his lane.
Off the salve.
Oh, he stopped the attack enemy. Okay.
Yeah,
He's going to wave it.
Hal's going to cancel it, but Snake King, knowing he can't actually get a kill here. So Jiawei has to walk all the way back to the fountain and will TP back shortly. But that's still a lot of time wasted. Faith Beyond. Going to get some support in the form of Y. But the Ghoul Frenzy is very strong when you're not a level 6 Lycan to turn into actual wolf form, Mr. Cinderin.
Yes.
He's going to salve again. A lot of salves being used. And it canceled. Fata with the shield crash from afar. He's going to take some damage as a result, but because of that damage reduction, he doesn't really care. That's the beauty of shield crash. You can use it just
okay.
Oh, why?
I wasn't sure if that was a good nightmare, but that's all right.
Both heroes like to just poke and prod for the most part. He's getting chased by some wolves right now. But how is this Lifestealer game shaping up? This is kind of the narrative we have, where the hero itself isn't super strong right now, but if it's in the right scenario, it can really work out. Because he has the initiation, like he can jump inside 9, so you have the Infest Bomb.
Yeah, I don't think it's the easiest Lifestealer game. I think there's a couple of then in the fight. That's actually really strong.
Hey King, he's going to find Jin Q, but there's TPs coming in.
Cancelled.
And cancelled here. So Jin Q all alone, but yeah, we've been seeing these Coddles, even as support, just get mega farmed. And all right, do you agree with T-Gov's assessment that for Snake King, position for Venge, he's going to be able to get this Agnum Scepter at a reasonable rate? I assume he's still going for it, right?
Yeah, I think it's a matter of setting him up for success. If you take the towers early and you have the lanes pushed out, Venge can relatively easily farm. They just need to allocate it to him and make it a priority. He'll get it slower than Faith Beyond will on average, but he can definitely get there.
Trying to pressure, push out this lane here. Get some chip damage to the tower, but 9 with the help of Tundra as a whole, and Jiawei will fall. So nice rotation. You can see, this is what we saw game number 1. Skeeter on the Lifestealer gets extremely active. Finished.
Yeah, making sure to get involved. He was maybe even needed for that kill. They missed a little bit on the, I believe the Remnant didn't connect.
But yeah, back to the Lifestealer. Against Sven, historically not great, actually. But because of like we saw this in the last series, this matchup, late game, Nullifier actually crushes Sven.
Yeah.
Like, not having Warcry just makes you so much squishier.
There's been like different phases to this matchup. There was a time when Sven just owned, and then Lifestealer started getting Halberd and got...
The bar was... I actually don't know. Jiawei gonna get bursted. It's gonna be a trade for the Pango. Tundra will take the any day of the week. Skeeter does not have Infest, so it has to be very, very careful here. Y stuck inside the tree, snaking with the magic missile, is gonna get pressured here by the wolves. A little bit blocking action. Nice micro. 9 still with the haste rune. Snake King's gonna end up tumbling here, and likely the tier 1 tower in addition. Edict woke him up? Okay.
But did he cast... He didn't cast Edict before the stun.
All right, when there's a... Yeah. Well, we can't really investigate too much.
Okay, one more time. I'm genuinely really curious here. So Xiao 8 starts the stun. There's no Edict running. Stun.
No, he's casting stun. You can't Edict while you're doing it. I actually have no clue. That's so weird.
Can Fata issue a Swashbuckle? And then...
oh, Maelstrom Echo Saber, no difference in the build. Do you agree with this?
I'm a bit unsure. I like your idea of getting more status resist in this game. I just think it's really crucial.
I mean, this is going to help him farm a lot, right? So
yeah,
we'll get it eventually.
The move speed is also good here, right? You're playing against Lycan and Sven and Lesh.
Yeah. Very
quick heroes and the Coddle. So maybe, I guess your first swing on the, or the second swing on the Echo Saber having the slow helps if you get there. Okay, Fata's super dead here.
Whoa.
How?
That was the I think that was the edict.
No way.
No? I thought he cast it beforehand this time.
Did he? Am I seriously going insane here? Am I? Hello?
You're an old man. 33 getting chased now. Solar Bind is there.
Nice steal on the Centaur.
To stomp off the Primal Roar to follow, but too much burst damage. And Faith Beyond will be credited for that one. That's the new Lycan set, by the way. I just realized. Looks really sick.
Yeah. Very cool.
No,
but seriously,
every time.
What's happening? That's a stun.
You're right. I have no clue.
Can Pango always do this?
No, there's no way. He's stunned. It's like, okay,
And I do think Tundra have solutions though, so I'm not.
Picky.
Yep, there we go. I'm not too worried for them specific just yet, but it is the kind of hero that can reach critical mass where even if you have solutions, they can become too weak. Like you have Roar, Swap, Lifestealer, and technically also Pangold can be really nice when he's outside of BKB. But when the gap gets too large between him and the other cores, you're looking at potential one-shot combos.
Yeah.
And that's when it looks really, really scary. Ven just dead here, by the way.
Absolutely. Ame, I don't even know if he wants to commit because he wants the God Strength, showing off that newly picked up Blink Dagger. 33 just not able to get off the Primal Roar in time. And now Snaking is going to drop as you alluded to. So nice Blink Dagger reveal there. Ame.
Yeah. Good choice from him to not go on the Venge. It was the easy, low-hanging fruit, but there was an even better fruit.
It was a pineapple.
Beastmaster, very tasty fruit.
Getting Pulse Nova. It's the Aether Remnant off, but looks like he's going to be okay. Skeeter has to be careful. Going high ground against the Bane.
He doesn't know that he's going high ground against the Bane.
Yeah, but when there's a Bane in the game, going high ground without vision.
True.
Very sketch. I mean, that's the thing. When you're playing these heroes like Pango or like literally any hero that has the magic immune, that you just feel safe all the time. Then you're playing against a Bane or a Wyvern or whoever. It's like something that... Looks like Basher's going to be next, so really not status resist. Guess he's just hoping for... I mean, there's a Venge swap, so...
Yeah.
That is a really good
I think he's specifically tailoring his build to be able to hit Sven, which is understandable.
Zhao 8 on the high ground. Oh, he turns himself into a pig, but it's not 100% movement speed buff. It's now... He uses Rage and he tries to infest somebody to get out. Vengeful Spirit to swap.
Everything about Void Spirit.
Everything about Void Spirit. Beastmaster is the only one that's kind of just somewhat stationary with his creeps. But speaking of which, Faith Beyond does have his Helm of the Overlord. You can see it's the literal only item in his inventory. Doesn't need boots because when he shapeshifts, he's good to go. On the other side, you can see 33 has one of his own, but he has boots as well. So
and Quelling Blade.
That's true. Quelling Blade is a huge deal. He doesn't even... Oh, actually, what did he take out? We saw the dragon on the side of PSG.LGD, so it's going to be dragon soon. Hopefully it doesn't end as poorly as Game of Thrones, but then again, nothing can, so should be fine. The Ice Dragon!
Rip.
Yeah.
Pause. All right. Skitter probably lagging. Happened earlier as well.
Oh, yeah. Look at that face. I always thought he kind of looked like Goof.
No, I don't know what it is.
Does he have a hidden mustache? Is that like in the belly of the beast?
Okay, it has to be something about how that face reminds me of a person that has a mustache. Like some really known...
Or a literal psychopath.
Okay.
That line of thought.
That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. No, so even if it's just a one-frame window between the damage and the stun of the Lesh, Rage is full-on instant cast, and so is Pangolier Swashbuckle. So that could be an...
Want Faith Beyond. TP is coming from Sven. He doesn't have God Strength, of course, but Faith Beyond will get bursted eventually. Fata is just going to roll out. Doesn't have to worry about the Fiend.
High five.
That's true.
I guess he wrote nothing to say. It's a little high APM to do both.
Ooh, very close.
But yeah, I think the two primary contributing factors here is Illuminate and Sven, right? Sven is farming faster than anyone else. He has access to his triangle because Caudle is pushing waves all the time. Caudle's net worth is higher than the two enemy supports combined. Right? And then you have Sven 5,000 hit of life. That's basically the game. That's the lead right there.
Yeah, and now they're getting dragons, and Tundra are not. They got the Golem first. Now they have a... Actually taking over the Triceratops, which is good, of course.
Yeah.
But not for split pushing necessarily. I mean, it's okay. It's not a dragon, though.
No. It's all right-ish.
How much damage does the Stomp do?
I think it's like 200.
Because he has Frenzy and Stomp, I believe. So.
See. Stomp. 250.
Oh, that's actually a lot more than I thought.
That's decent. I think it's like 6-second cooldown. Yeah. And with the mono region you get is pretty decent, right? On the dominated creep or something, I think. So maybe you can keep it going most of the time.
All right, Skeeter does have the basher now. Feels like, I mean, he is farm, but again, the net worth discrepancy between him and Ame.
Sense if that's what it is. But then he made the same mistake twice.
Yeah. Okay.
That is a possibility, though.
Okay, then that's not a bug if that's the case. Just misplay twice. Not going to matter, though. 13K net worth lead. 33, a really long TP. He's going to be fine, though.
Yeah, Tundra in trouble in this game. Look at this.
This was the...
Now, this is where I want to see my damage meter, because this is a wild fight.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Boom. The rage and then the cancellation there with the 8th remnant, but it's not going to be enough.
Okay, and here, so Fata has 60 health.
Boom!
975 crit.
Pretty good. Pretty solid.
Oh my good god. It's extremely potent this patch. You have a support shoving out waves, your carry is farming triangle, your net gain as a team is unmatched by the enemy. There's no hero that can push waves like Coddle. He has better wave clear than the two enemy supports combined, right? Like, what are you supposed to do? You have to make so many moves. You're under so much pressure all the time to put out fires around the map that Coddle creates.
So for Ame, we're going to see Dragon on Dragon.
Oh, this is good. One of them has the mark of the camp, so he has a little icon there.
Okay. That's
so
interesting.
Sven's blessing.
Wow.
By 9 there.
I'm not sure if he even intended to land there, but you see the damage here. But what do you think of Blink Dagger and Silver Edge? Because we've seen it a couple times, but obviously the hero didn't really have as huge of a lead as Ame does right now as he blows up poor Fata.
I like the dagger in this game.
No, not that. Dagger and Silver Edge.
Oh, buying both?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's ahead, especially. It just gives him the ability to find openings, right? It's all about just getting in first. He knows he's ahead. You can tell he knows he's really far ahead.
So you think it's more of a playing from ahead build as opposed to, like, in the past games, it was relatively even, and they would still go this, and it didn't work out.
I like it more when you're playing from ahead, because when you're this much ahead of the curve, you don't need to have those big items to match, like AC or Satanic yet. But yeah, if the game is close, I think more often than not, something like AC could be better. Math is.
What?
It's kind of close.
It's like 8K. The actual number's 9K. It's
pretty
8K. Yeah. Correct.
The actual number is 7.5. Oh, was it after this fight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then
Let's look at it right now. 9K versus...
I wouldn't have pointed it out with these numbers. I went before the fight. You're okay-ish within reason here.
Thanks, Cinderin. But yeah, this is a mega farms.
Oh, God. I feel like we're talking about the Sven over and over, but really...
Man, Sven's a really good hero. Roche is up as well, by the way.
Actually, everything he sees. Finally, a Tundra move that might lead to some...
He's saying he gets bashed after the BKB. The God Strength comes in now. He has to infest back into 9. He's just getting beat down into oblivion. And Skeeter looks to be next. And this game is not looking good for Tundra.
It looks like he can't believe it himself. Just like,
yeah, where did he go?
Oh, where did they go? Yeah.
GG is PSG.LGD stomping game 3 big time.
Absolutely smacked in that game. Yeah. I think the standout heroes this game, Coddle, Sven, and honestly, again, Bane. This hero is just having an insane track record on LGD.